augmented reality and virtual reality and mixed reality. Let's try to understand what is an augmented reality and what is virtual reality, what is a mixed reality. Okay, so did anyone played the Pokemon Go, PUBG, and what about like a Jurassic World Alive? Okay, so all these things, how they will be, they're not in one way to say they are not real worlds, but what will happen in the real world, you can experience such things, so as if they are happening here. So that means reality has been augmented, reality has been enhanced by some virtual aspects. Okay, so likewise, so that would be basically in simple fashion to say augmented reality. So then, have you ever gone to any 3D movies? 3D movies. So when you go to 3D in theater, you might have been given 3D specs or likewise. So when you wear that 3D specs, you can experience a simulated environment where, like for example, if something has been thrown, let's say an arrow has been thrown, so it looks as if it is coming and hitting you. And for example, if a lion is roaring, then obviously it feels it's coming onto your face, likewise. So what is that? It's a kind of virtual reality. There, an observer will himself get immersed in such kind of environment. Are you getting? So we are saying it as virtual reality means you are sitting in a theater, but it feels like you are in a forest where you are just you are chasing like that tigers are being chased, all those things. You will experience that in a virtual environment. So that is virtual reality. Okay, so simple example, like for example PUBG. In PUBG, it is an augmented reality. In a real environment, the real environment would be enhanced with some physical or virtual objects. Whereas virtual reality, in virtual reality, you will be completely immersed in that. Even if you connect VR headsets, have you heard about VR headsets? Like virtual reality headsets. When you wear that VR headsets to your connect to your mobiles, obviously same 3D experience you can feel. So that is VR. Okay. So what is that? And if you see some of the basic definition of that, uh, yes. Which one? Where? 3D. No, no. That's what. Yes, yes. We'll come to that. So, see here, what is a virtual reality? Means in virtual reality, what will happen? We will use the computer technology. So, with the help of this, what we will do? We will create a simulated environment. What kind of simulated environment? If you look from natural environment, where if you use this kind of VR kind of technology, then what will happen means users will get immersed and will be able to interact with the 3D worlds. They can interact with the 3D worlds by themselves. So it looks as if that the users will be entirely in a different world. They'll be in a different world. Like you think in 3D, when you wear 3D goggles, all those things, nothing, you cannot see anything. You can see only which is being shown in that. So if you think about a 3D movie, is it a reality that is happening? Is it a real aspect that is happening? No, it's not a real thing. That's a fabricated thing which you're getting immersed into that. So that's why we are saying that in real you're watching, but that is a virtual world. That means you have been immersed into a virtual world. So 3D technology, whenever you talk about 3D technology or VR kind of headsets, so it is a kind of virtual reality. So where you will not have anything with respect to real world. You will not be connected to the real world. Likewise. But what is augmented reality? You see, augmented reality. Here, actually you will be there in a real environment. You will be there in a real environment, and to that real environment, some virtual elements would be imposed. Like for example, take this example of Snapchat. When you go for Snapchat, there you will just you will take a real image, then you will apply filters to that so that your image will get changed. So what is that? It's reality. It's your picture. Really, you clicked one pic, and to that you are applying some sort of interfaces. So there, some sort of filters, so that some bubbles will come. So all these things. It's a kind of augmented. Augmented means enhanced. Wherever you get the word augment, enhanced. So reality will be augmented there. In the similar fashion, you see PUBG. What happens with PUBG? You'll be playing in PUBG, but what will happen? For example, if you're moving like this, it shows where are you. So we will immerse into this, but we'll be there in our real world. So the real world will be augmented, enhanced with some virtual objects. So though, for example, that fellow is not there, so you will imagine as if he is there and you will just shoot him. एंड कई बार ऐसे भी हुई थी, कुछ लोग गटर में भी गिर गए थे खेलते खेलते. सो ऐसे भी चीज हो सकता है. दैट मीन्स it's an augmented reality, but in VR that won't happen. In VR you'll be sitting wherever you are, but thing is that they'll be just you will immerse in that things are happening. In augmented reality, thing is you will be actively engaged in that thing. So that is the basic difference. Okay, so augmentation, so you just hear the word augmentation. Like for example, Pokemon Go is one example, PUBG is one example, like the Jurassic World Alive is one example. You'll get an experience that you are one of the member in the Jurassic Park. You feel likewise, it gives a feel, but actually it won't be. That means here itself you can see that that kind of thing. So that is augmented reality. Okay, that means in simple way, you see, like it keeps the real world central. Real world will be central, but thing is that it enhances it with other digital details. Other virtual objects would be shown there, like this. So that is augmented reality. Okay, so so here if you see, for example, for VR technology, so 3D movies or like VR headsets kind of thing. So with the help of this, for example, if you want to give a beautiful experience to children, that you may take them to space, if you just give them 3D headsets, okay, or VR headsets, or if you want to take them to moon, if you want to go to moon, so you can, when you wear it, obviously you can experience that simulated environment. Or you might have planned to go to a trip, so before going there, if you just use VR technology, you can experience all of that environment. So you may move in that, you have virtual trip there also. So a surgeon can plan a surgery by visualizing VR technique. So that is one another example. And you can train the soldiers, military soldiers, you can train the military personnel or soldiers by using this VR technology, so that you can show them, you can take them VR, with the help of VR technology, you can take them to battlefield, like such kind of thing, and where you can train them. So they are all the probable applications of VR technology. Okay, whereas AR technology, like it would be an augmented reality where you will have some different experience. Okay, by you will be here, but you will experience different, like this, like applying filters on Snapchat or Instagram. So they are also an example for AR. Okay, so that is one. And when you club both of them, AR and VR, then such kind of concept would be known as mixed reality. Okay, AR, VR, and MR. Okay, in AR, enhancement. In VR, like it would be like you will immerse in a new world. In mixed reality, so both AR and VR would be used, so that it would be altogether different experience you will have. Okay, so mixed reality is combination of both VR technology as well as AR technology. That's it. Okay.